Guys, today I'm going to show how I normally actually save money on peanut butter by making my own peanut butter at home. First, I have to go to the market and buy raw peanuts or ground nuts and then come home. And what I normally do is actually to just take some little water, some little salt, and actually mix like so, and then put on the heat and then start actually roasting them, okay, without adding any oil or anything. So when you do so, you will realize that the salt and water, when they are mixed and dry, like when they are heated, they're gonna dry and you're gonna remain with only the groundnuts or the peanuts. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cook until they are actually fully like roasted. Once I'm done, I'm gonna remove them, okay, and then put on this small stuff that I have at home, and let them actually cool down, okay, because they are, remember, at this time they are still hot. Now, instead of me actually removing one by one, you can do this if you have time. Instead of removing one by one, I normally prefer to use this kind of trick or this kind of hack to actually make sure that I'm doing everything faster than before, because remember, I'm also trying to save time. I don't want to waste time in the kitchen. So I'll put on a towel like this. You can actually use anything, but for me, I prefer using this towel. I'm gonna clean it anyway. It won't get like sticky. So what I normally do is actually to rub like this. You can squeeze, rub all of them just to remove the outer layer. Like this method has helped me so much because it is faster and it normally works perfect for me. And as you have seen my groundnut, some of them, they actually like when I was outside, they overheated. So I'll go ahead and remove everything, like put on this mat or something like this. Uteo, we call it uteo in Kenya. And then what I normally do is actually to take all of them, sit down or kneel down like so, and then just put up and down, put in Kenya we normally say prepare. I don't know the English name of this. If you know, you can tell me. So as you can see, all the outer layer will come out perfectly like so, and you're gonna remain with the plain clean groundnuts or peanuts, okay. Now, once I'm done, I'll go ahead and actually collect the better ones, the ones that have not actually burnt. Remember, some of them, they have burnt because I overcooked, but I normally make the ones that are not overcooked, okay? Not overcooked, the ones that have burned a little bit, but still they are still better because they have not actually burned all of them. So I'll go ahead, put in my jar like that. And then what we want to do is actually clean this mess up before the kids come in and actually try to play with it. Meanwhile, as I'm done, you can see after collecting, I'll remain with the clean ones that are ready to be used. You can eat them raw like a snack, okay. And if you don't want, today we are making peanut butter. So the deal here is actually to warm it, not even to again cook. We are just going to warm it a little bit because remember, it was cooled down. So this time around we are actually going to warm it just a little bit on a low heat, and then after 2 minutes or maybe 1 minute like so, you're gonna put somewhere. If you have if you have a blender, especially the one which is strong, you can use. For me, my blender has broken. I'll be using this grinder or food processor. I'm not sure the name. Can you tell me? It is a grinder or something, okay. It is not too much strong, but it's gonna work for us perfectly. So I'll just put in that jar all the peanuts and then start little by little, grind and stop until I get the perfect consistency that I want. If you have noticed, as you can see, the first time when you actually grind them without adding anything inside, you will realize it has like you're gonna have this kind of like particles or pieces. We want something smooth. We want smooth peanut. So I'll go ahead using this grinder, which is a little bit tricky. Maybe tomorrow I'll buy another blender that is strong. Now if you continue grinding, you'll realize that the peanut, because it was already warm, you can see it has already started coming like a consistency that is showing up with the oils from the peanuts. Okay, so if you continue like so, you can see the oil is actually being extracted or being formed, if I may say so. Okay, and then I'll continue until I have a smooth consistency. It is so satisfying to see them the way they are actually being grinded and the way the peanut start changing. So as you can see, we have this consistency which is actually perfect for us. Some people prefer just like this, to eat like this, and it is still good. Just one ingredient, the ground nuts. But if you want to add something else, especially if you are a person who love honey, then I want to show you what I normally do or how I normally do. At this time, as you can see, the consistency is a little bit not watery, but it is a little bit like diluted, or I don't know what to say. Okay, but you understand the point. It is not too hard, it is not too like, it is not all hard, let me say like that. Okay, my English is not good, you can forgive me on that. Now once I get the perfect, like it has been grinded so well, now it is time to add in something else, which is honey, like I said. Okay, some people normally add in some oil. If you have oil, maybe groundnut oil, you can add. For me, I'm not adding oil. I'm going to add in natural honey. In my house, I have all kinds of natural honey. I have this one and the other one. This is pure natural honey. Okay, we normally enjoy, especially during the breakfast. Okay, so I'll get this one that we already opened, and then just grab some. I'm gonna use maybe one spoon of it. I'll scoop 1 spoon of it, the natural honey, and add in. If you don't want honey, especially if you have toddlers or kids who are allergic, don't put honey. For me, my kids are okay now. Previously they had some allergy, when especially when they were little, like before 1 year, but nowadays they enjoy their honey snacks, and I've not seen any allergy on them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and actually add in. Once I add in like so, I'll go ahead and give it another grind, maybe 2 minutes again, just to make sure that I'm getting the right consistency. Now I want you to notice something. When I'm adding in, or after adding in the honey, the consistency will change. It's gonna harden. Okay, like so. So if you are seeing very well, I don't know if you are seeing what I'm doing here. Even the blender, not the blend, is it the blender or something? The grinder itself, it is in terms of actually the way I'm doing grinding, it is harder now. So it's gonna hard, or the honey will make it to be hard. That's why I normally start grinding without anything. Okay, because if we added everything together, we won't get the right consistency, we won't get those oil out. Okay, so this is how we normally make it, and at this point our peanut is ready, and we're gonna be joining in. Like, I'm gonna remove all of it, the one that has actually stuck inside there, because I'm using this machine, but I'll get something better so that we can see what I'm doing very well now. Now as you can see, it is hard because of the mix of honey. We want to make it more diluted, like we want to make it softer, if I may use that word. So I'm going to add in olive oil. You can use olive oil or peanut oil, okay, or almond oil. Those are good oil, or maybe even coconut oil for some instances. So I'm going to add in one spoon of olive oil, and then keep on grinding or blending together like so. And you can see the consistency has changed. it has smoothened, and also it has like it is more soft in terms of consistency. Okay, it's not too hard, and this makes us a good peanut spread. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually, you can see how it's delicious. It is so delicious. I just wanna jump in and actually try it now. Don't worry about the smell of olive oil. Olive oil is also healthy for your body, and also it doesn't smell a lot. Okay, if you don't like it, you can, it is optional, you can leave it out. And now we're gonna actually do what I'm gonna transfer to this small table for breakfast, so that you guys can see how consistent, like how it is. And there we have, guys, you can see how it is falling just down smoothly, like so. Very nice. We have our own peanut. I'm not going to spend a lot of money buying each and every time, because I already know this method. I'll ask you to actually try it out, and if you have tried it before, or if you're using the same method like me, then congratulations to you for being a good saver in terms of actually eating healthy wise. Remember, these are all natural stuff, okay, without added substances. You can keep, or I'm gonna go ahead and actually take the one that actually has remained, that I'm not using right now, and keep in a jar. This jar had previously honey and some peanut, and I'm gonna add in. Okay, and then just keep it maybe in the fridge, or if I'm using, just keep it there for next use. I hope this is so helpful for you guys. Okay, so I want to dive in and actually try it out. Okay, because it's just calling me to try it out. You can actually use this in so many ways. You can put on a bread, you can put on pancakes, you can actually add in some other stuff, like if you have some jam or some cheese or anything, you can combine, or even yogurt. I normally use on even on yogurt, and then just get that good flavor of the ingredients, of natural ingredients. Let me know what you think. Okay, the video, subscribe. Until next time again, I'll see you. Bye. Do you like it? Like it. Zan?